going on, Knicks fans? Vigo Sportstalk here, host of Vigo Talks Knicks. I apologize for not uploading. Christmas is around the corner. I've been going out getting presents, doing personal stuff. But I will be uploading for the next couple of days with a lot of free time, aside from Christmas. But as of now, I'm back, and I apologize. I know I keep uploading, then leaving for a bit and coming back. It's pretty much hard just dealing with a personal life, and just uploading. It's hard. Aside from that, I'm back, so you don't gotta worry about that. I missed the 76ers game and the Heat game, so I'll talk about those two games in this episode. And I'll start off with saying, I'm not calling the NBA for its schedule, but in my opinion, it's kind of crazy. I know we weren't expected to win the NBA Cup. I'll start like that. We weren't expected. Like, I guarantee you, if you went to someone in the start of the season and you ask them, who's going to win the NBA Cup? They're not going to say the Knicks. I promise you, they will not say the Knicks. They will say people like OKC, I don't know, the Spurs, Cavs. They thought they're going to be a good team. We weren't expected to win. And I totally understand that. We were underdogs. We beat the Spurs. We won the NBA Cup in Las Vegas. Shout out to the Knicks for that. But then 2 days after, it's back to the normal season. We play Indiana. We were down 20, came back, Brunson game winner. And the following day, we got to go back all the way to New York to play the 76ers. So that's 3 games in 4 days. In 4 days. That's insane for the players. Just imagine, the Indiana game, that was late at night. So they probably got home around 12, 1. Then they got to wake up early in the morning, go to MSG, play the 76ers. Like, that's crazy for the players. You could tell they were exhausted from that game. They weren't just moving the same. They still play a really good game. They still play a great game, but the 76ers just played a better game. Tyrese Maxey, DJ Edgecombe, Andre Drummond hitting threes. I thought that was AI. I didn't think that was real. They didn't have Embiid. They just play a better game. I'll give them credit. VJ Edgecombe, he's a potential Rookie of the Year candidate. And Tyrese Maxey is one of the best players in this league. So I have all respect for him. And we just did not play a better game than them. Brunson had a pretty solid game. Everyone had a pretty solid game. It's just we did not play well. Like the Sixers. We didn't play good enough to beat them. But the one thing I got to talk about with this game is I got to talk about Mitchell Robinson. A person who's been shooting 20% from free throws. 20%. That's worse than Ben Wallace, DeAndre Jordan. Ever a big that can't shoot free throws, worse than all of them. I've never seen a worse free throw shooter than him. With all due respect, 20%. That's got to be like one of the worst in NBA history, if not the worst. But this game, he was 7 for 8. He is 7 out of 8 free throw attempts. I heard him talk about after the game, the shooting coach who helped Josh Hart shoot threes. He's been helping Mitchell Robinson shooting free throws. Whatever he's doing in practice, you got to keep that up. You got to keep that up. Because this was his best game by far. Not only that, he had 21 points. 21 points. I haven't seen him score that much since, I don't know how much. He's not known as an offensive player, just getting rebounds, getting offensive rebounds, getting some blocks, steals. He's a defensive player. He's not known for scoring. But hitting 7 out of his 8 free throw attempts is unheard of. And then the next game against the Heat, he hit all 3 of his free throw attempts. So that means he hit 10 consecutive free throws. That's right, 10. Mitchell Robinson. I gotta shout Mitchell Robinson for working hard. I want to see him succeed. Hear me out. I love Mitchell Robinson. He's been with the team since 2018. He's been with the Knicks the longest, actually. Longer than R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, Julius Randle. All those Knicks players from 2021, they're all gone. Except for Mitchell Robinson. And there's a reason why. So shout out to Mitchell Robinson for practicing free throws. Because free throws are a lot more bigger than you think. One miss free throw, 2 missed free throws could really change the game. Especially in the clutch. So shout out to him. Not for the Heat game. This was a game I just loved. I watched it by myself. This was Brunson's best game at MSG. I'll pull up the stat right here for Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson scored 47 points, season high, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 0 steals, and 0 blocks. Brunson was hitting everything. And if you ask me, he could have dropped 50 easily. But you can't hit every shot. But still, this is going to change easily. I guarantee you. In a few weeks or like next month, he's going to drop like 50. Or even the playoffs. He's one of the best playoff performers you will ever see in this decade. And I'm serious about that. Look at his playoff highlights. Look at it. And tell me he's not the best playoff performer currently in the NBA. And obviously they had no Tyler Hero. It was mainly collab who was just killing us right now. He was killing us. He had around he had almost 20 rebounds. And he had like 20 points. He's a good shooting big too, so shout out to him. I feel like for the Heat, they should find a way to start Kel'el Ware and Bam more. He was starting because Tyler Hero wasn't playing, so it was Bam at the 4 and then Ware at the 5. He's a good player. I have him in fantasy. He's one of my favorite rookies from last year, if you ask me. And he's just getting better and better, so I wish all the best for him, honestly. And that was pretty much the only good player from that game. I don't know who else played good. Bam had a solid game, I guess. But in terms of scoring, it was just all Kel'el Ware. And Norman Powell, too. Norman Powell's been a good pickup for them. But for this game, it was, all I gotta say, Mitchell Robinson, if you hit your free throws, you're going to get $20 million per year. So keep hitting your free throws, and you're going to get that bag. And we could easily win games like that. When it comes to like clutch games, like let's say you're in the final 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds, up by 3, up by 4. They're going to foul you. They're going to look for the one player that cannot shoot free throws. That's what the Celtics do. They were doing that to us in the playoffs. They were purposely fouling Mitchell Robinson because they know he's going to miss. And now that he could hit free throws, it's over. They can't do it anymore. No more hack a Shaq. They can't do it anymore. And not only that, Mitchell Robinson, he's the best offensive rebounder. He was really huge for us in this win. I gotta play this clip right here. So basically, OG, he airballs a 3. All right, just ignore that. The ball's about to go out of bounds. Mitchell Robinson picks it up, passes it to Brunson, hits the corner 3. That's a great hustle play for Mitchell Robinson. Usually you see people like Josh Hart do that. The ball was this close to going out of bounds. This close. And I thought they were just going to let it go out of bounds. And Mitchell Robinson realized he has the opportunity to get the ball and pass it to somebody. Brunson was wide open in the corner. He got the ball and hit a 3. Plays like that is the reason why you're in this league and why you get a lot of playing time. And I understand it's been kind of hard for Mitchell Robinson. He was a starter for us. They put him back to the bench. He was a starter for a very long time and on the bench for a while. It's been pretty hard. And he's a free agent coming next year. He's going to be a free agent, so he knows this has to be his best year. He knows he has to play the best out of all those years, which includes defense, offensive rebounds, getting those blocks, hitting free throws. So if Mitchell Robinson keeps this up, he's going to be back with the Knicks. And that's all I got to say for this episode. Again, I keep talking Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson, you got to give him respect. He's just a great offensive rebounder, a great hustle player, a great defender. He could maybe improve in the offensive game. And he's getting better free throws. You got to give a shout to him. So, shout out to Mitchell Robinson. We Knicks fans love you, and keep it up. This is Vigo Sports Talk, host of Vigo Talks Knicks, and I'll see you next episode, Knicks fans. Peace.